Welcome to my channel, guys. Thanks for being here. We're going to talk about Aaron Carter and Miss Melanie Martin tonight. We have an update. This is fresh off of the blast. They have just put out an article talking about Aaron Carter's ex-girlfriend says she did not assault him. He tossed her Louboutins in the pool. So we're going to read this article and then we'll go over some closing comments at the end. So this says, Aaron Carter's ex-girlfriend, Melanie Martin, is denying she assaulted the pop star during their fight that led to her arrest, and she insists Carter is the one who went ballistic after reading her text messages he found in her phone. Sources close to the situation tell The Blast Martin's side of the story is much different than the one Carter told the police when they arrived at his home in LA area. Martin told cops she was awoken by Carter around 5 a.m. after he went through her phone. The I Want Candy singer allegedly went ballistic after a misunderstanding over her speaking to a hairstylist. Unfortunately, we're being told Melanie actually loves Aaron and the situation was a giant misunderstanding. We're told Martin explained to the LA County investigators that Carter became enraged over text messages with a hairstylist. The stylist happened to be male, but that's because most of her other contacts are not working during this pandemic. She claims he is very controlling and jealous, and that Carter went ballistic and started throwing a bunch of items around the house, including smashing her phone against the wall. If you guys don't remember, she actually did a story on her Instagram and showed the smashed phone that morning. Before she got arrested, before anything, that phone was smashed. So that is absolutely 100% fact. During this process, he allegedly began throwing her clothes and expensive Christian Louboutin shoes out a second-story window and into the pool. Martin claims she did not assault or attack the star in any way, and the only time the two physically touched each other was when she attempted to stop him from throwing the items out the window. It's unclear how Carter received the supposed scratch marks he showed cops when they arrived at his home after the altercation, but Martin told police she believes the singer could have injured himself while throwing items out the window. We're told Martin is actually the one who called the cops after she was not allowed back into the home to gather her belongings. She left the home after the fight, and when she returned, the cops had already arrived and spoken to Carter. Martin was arrested on the spot, and sources close to her claim she wasn't given the opportunity to explain her side of the story until after she was booked into custody. Our sources say Martin has lawyered up and plans on fighting any charges brought against her after the arrest. She was released on $50,000 bail and at this point has not been officially charged with a crime. All right, guys, so let's see. Carter claims he also spoke with the Los Angeles County Animal Control after the dog was injured during the altercation. Turns out the dog is Martin, and injured its leg accidentally falling from a couch. We're told the animal's injury is totally unrelated to the situation with Carter. It appears the relationship between Carter and Martin is over, as the two had a whirlwind romance for the past 3 months that even included them getting inked with tattoos. Carter tattooed his then-girlfriend's name on his face, while she also got his name on her body, which she got on her wrist. All right, guys, so that is the update with Aaron Carter and Melanie Martin. I will continue to give you guys updates, these short clippings and updates of what exactly is happening. I'm so relieved and glad that Melanie has spoke out of what's happening with her and what has happened with the whole situation, because I understand this situation that they just went through has got to be really difficult for everybody involved, but for her to speak out right now, it does take a lot of courage. It takes a lot of strength to do so. So I applaud her for doing that. I do ask that you send her, well wishes and, that you let her know that you're there for her right now in this time. I think, right now is a very vulnerable time. So again, I will be back to give short updates like this. So stay tuned. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.